spelled that so wrong. Here we go. My camera's turned off, so I'll need to fix that. I will get to that in a second. Okay, that's good. That's good. My camera's turned off, so I'll need to move you down there. I'll need to mute you. You can just be pushed over here. I need another tab for this. I love second two screens. It's so handy. Let's pull up my channel again, so that way I can get the stream going. So I can take a look at the comments and stuff. This one's going to be dedicated to comments, this one's dedicated to the other stuff. Okay, why is my camera not working? Camera on? Did that work? I think that worked. Hello everyone, Lightning29 here. In today's stream we are doing the Doki Doki Literature Club side stories, or more specifically, I actually already have this one open. Stupid mouse, come on. Really need to work. Yeah, so on the last part we did a 100% run, and what happened was I jumped the gun and deleted Monika too quickly, so we didn't end up getting the true ending. Pissed me the hell off. Which means I need to go through and do all of that again. But I can't be fucked doing that again, even though I had to do it one more time anyway to get the final 3 secrets. But I can't be fucked doing all of that again because I want to do the side story stuff and get that out of the way. So we're currently at 64% on in-game, and on Steam, how far are we in Steam? We are at... Just wants to load. My mouse is really fucking up today. 15 out of 19. Is there a way we can check? Yeah, so at 79%. So we're doing pretty decently. But on this one... Oh, she's written Portrait of Markov. On this one... On this stream, we are not going into that. I did not mean to click on that. Yep, I haven't even reset the damn thing yet, so... I should probably actually go do that quickly. Yeah, reset. Yeah, on this stream, we are doing the side story of trust between Monika and Sayori, which I have a feeling is going to get out of hand real quick. There's only one way to find out, though. I don't want to load into the game. I just wanted to reset it. No. I agree. Need to get through all of this before I can quit out of it. Also, the yawn count has been reset to 0. Exit. I'll be getting back to that soon. Anyway, side stories. So we're going to get through, hopefully, both of these today, and get it out of the way. So, let's do that. Okay, what's happening? That's an environment we haven't seen yet. Well, I mean, we have now, but... Oh, shit. Hello. Wait. I just need to check to make sure I did the right one. Wait. Any settings changed? Yes. Side story. Oh, we got something. What do we got? That's actually not bad photo. Is that it? Okay. So I think we went into the right one. Trust. Begin the side story. Well, first off, the side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special poems. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, we have all of them. So, okay, so we are doing Trust. It's a nice little cutscene, not gonna lie. Just showing off some of the environments. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all take a seat and let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh. I miss the debate club. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monika is the only member. Oh! So the other 3 haven't even joined yet. Also, what is this music? This played in the trailer, I'm pretty sure, when this was announced. Monika is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monika glances at one of her flyers? I don't know. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe no one is into literature enough. Ah, shit, this is loud. I'm gonna just turn my headset down a bit. Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them a vision. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision! But what kind of vision? Monika rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Did she fall asleep? She totally fell asleep. Hello? That was a weird little glitch. Hey, Sayori. Suddenly, a voice causes Monika to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I never do this. Hehehe, is this the napping club? Oh, you would enjoy that, wouldn't you? No, this is... Monika pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry, I was, like, so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members, I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you... ... that means I get to be vice president. So that's how Sayori became vice president. That makes a lot of sense now. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no. Wait, I just realized I can't save. Why am I not given the option to save? That's interesting. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. I was just joking about being the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she doesn't know much about Sayori. Oh, this is the first time they're meeting, so that makes sense. I'm gonna just move over a smidge to try to block out the light behind me. Yeah, this was. Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she doesn't know. Yeah. I'm sorry, that isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's real sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way. Monika. That sounds like such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monika glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Sayori is overly bubbly and happy. Does that make sense? No. Is extremely bubbly and happy. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Your mission is trapping a player that you fall in love with into the club and then treating him like shit. That's what happens. Although I suppose this is separate, isn't it? Even though it kind of seems like a prequel of how the club was formed. So I'm gonna just view it like that. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. What a random thing for Sayori to just come out and say. Sayori suddenly pulls Monika into a friendly hug, then lets go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monika laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monika feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member, but, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. You're just going to drag the player along. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monika and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monika ensures that she is the first to arrive to the club room. Besides, she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monika and deposits the sheet onto Monika's desk. Oh, what's this? A poem? Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take my hand to your dreamland. That's a nice poem. Hey, this is really good! You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no. That's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Wait. What's on the other side of the paper that you wanted to show her? Monika flips the paper. Monika flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new members. Ah, so that's what you wanted to show me. You fucking idiot. Oh, God. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like a dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aww. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah! I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like, we have so many emotions that we can express to other people, usually. But you can when it's a poem, right? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually, but you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that is helping me form a cohesive vision for the club. Oh shit. And there's number 1. Or was that 2? Pretty sure that was 1. So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it kind of feels like, now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over the recruitment brainstorm together? My brain brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. What is that face? Oh my god. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look over the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. Besides, it's a good idea, isn't it? Shit, I'm out of cordial. Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have a chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyer? I'm like, kinda worried that would bring in the wrong kind of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books? I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in morning or during lunch. And we'd tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them? But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think that part through. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than put them up on the walls. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! Oh god, I never said you weren't. I just need to think, what would we tell people when we're handing them out? I don't want to be just like, join the literature club. I am robot, this is how I do things. Join club, yes. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club? Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a sec. Wait, I don't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who gets a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is so stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Ugh. What the heck? Sorry, just thinking of a friend of mine. feel insulted, but surprised at the same time that they even brought up anything related to the MC. Okay, what if I said that we, like, do a group reading and discuss it together? I'd probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monika? Don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you a chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to other people? We could be like, holy fuck. Your encounters at 2 now. We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. That's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it now? I forgot all about my things in the classroom. I must have gotten excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed, but weren't... never mind. Do you want to go get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, I'll only take a second. Watch her be gone for like 10 minutes. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monika momentarily alone. Monika sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. But be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. That sounds familiar. I know why that sounds familiar now. Join the literature club. Right away into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Oh, holy shit, she's back a lot quicker than I thought. Right away into your heart sounds a lot similar to one of the lines in Your Reality. Right away into his heart. Does that make sense? I'm probably just connecting random dots for no reason, but to me, that kind of sounds familiar, so... Monika. You startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to the classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her! Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess I could take a look. Monika grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. See, she didn't even go to the classroom. This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monika over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See? In here. Monika peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. Probably Yuri. It'd probably be Yuri. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monika takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I just kind of left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. You fuck. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's kind of cute. ... But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the classroom, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monika still feeling a bit embarrassed about the encounter. Sayori, you still have your stuff you need to grab. Upon returning, Monika and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list with Monika, coming up with ideas for her own, the two end up in a better spot than where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah! I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at a sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself, join the literature club. Write the way into your heart? That's so cute! I thought it was a little overdramatic, but Sayori pauses to think for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean by that? Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today, it seems like you're afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? She's definitely a perfectionist. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. Here's number 3. Ah, shit. The hell? Move you on back there. 3. No, that's /3. 3. There we go. But in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think that it's a bad thing. Like, with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is make a club that you need the most out of everyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori a smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go ahead, just fucking hell. You go ahead, I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright, I just want some alone time. In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflective encouragement by Sayori, but she decides it's something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people into happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because the window to a real person's inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Okay. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers, as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, pluck, so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die and you too. Wait, what? You're going to die and you too. Beneath my feet a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the preposterous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the courage of my joy, and that's why I decided I must become the flower. What the? Yeah, you're not the only one thinking that. Wait. Sayori. Uh, okay then. Oh, we got Trust Part 2 now, which we will get into in a second. Oh, we got mail. Wait, character discrepancy. Having run the control simulation for a while, it is evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monika's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such a limited and distant personality traits, or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observe the anomaly of this quote-unquote character appearing. That's not weird at all. We got some music. This? This stuff? I don't even know what the new music is. There's no mark or anything. Pictures! Oh, hello. Finish side story trust. Finish side story trust. Holy crap, we got a lot out of that. A poem by Sayori and the Side Story Trust. A poem by Sayori and the Side Story Trust. What is this? Acquire all of Sayori's other poems. There once was a ladybug. It was so small. It took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes the ladybug because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs, like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof into your sleeve because it knows you won't squish it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? Interesting. Wait, so I've only missing 3 poems. No more CGs, no more secrets, no more of that. Oh. A rough concept sketch of what the faceless protagonist might have looked like if he was a real character. Provided in email communication. Wait, were they talking about the protagonist? No, not that. Wait, I got another one already? What the fuck? Yeah, this one was talking about the protagonist. What's this? Oh my god. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for... What? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. Ha ha ha. I would get 404'd in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it based on the content of the tweets, e.g., not screaming for help? I assume they're coming from a control simulator. I need to check this out. Give me a sec. Is that an actual thing, or is it just... Hmm. Let me check. What should I check? Probably a one to check would be... No, wait, what's the developers? I kind of having a mad blank at the moment. I don't know. I can't be bothered looking right now. Wait, so she actually has a fucking Twitter. That is... Or not, I don't know if she actually does or if that's just a joke. Like, holy shit, okay. Trust. Yes. Trust part 2. So this should... Another day passes in a flash. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Well, that wasn't weird at all. Okay. So... Yeah. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monika should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of tension? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? The whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for a stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monika, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monika? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monika shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Though the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monika stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Well, that's good. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. This was just about you yesterday. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. I didn't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Shellfish? Selfish! ... Monika manages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share concerned things. But as unfair as it is for Monika to pry, it's also painful for Monika to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monika takes a deep breath. Okay. Not a yawn, just stretching. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside, so we can move on. But, can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monika pauses to collect her thoughts. There's a lot of pauses in this. This is the literature club. This is a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here when you need it. I want us to be ourselves, like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monika returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed to the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Why would she need teaching about poetry of all things? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I would want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't hard. Oh shit. Yawn count is slowly going up again. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that won't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and make it sound pretty later. It's not just building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all of the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like that's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget for what's actually important. Monika pulls out a pen and starts writing on the paper. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. Just call yourself an idiot. I'm just kidding. Monika scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down. No, keep it. Oh, wow. Wait, why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? But be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monika rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really going to take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. God. Monika continues to exercise jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, when Sayori... Fuck it. That was 2 and 1. But after a while, when Sayori guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper began to look fairly lively, prepared with all of her random thoughts. Monika looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying to make me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me so much credit. I'd have to really try hard at it. But I think that it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay! Let's do it! Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Is that the end of this, or is there more? Okay, there is more. I was gonna say, if that was the end of the Trust Part 2, that was pretty short. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the clubroom. With her printout of the revised Literature Club flyer complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. If only this flyer we gave to that one reading girl. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one, but then the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Fuck, my English is skewed. Hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be the president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The Literature Club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only becomes heavier. The debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating all airtight points and counterpoints to delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monika was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through the mental wall. I need to learn to express myself, for real. Monika pulls out a sheet of paper and then grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monika lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monika's canvas. Ugh! Out of spite for herself, Monika presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, just move your hand, Monika writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. ... Monika slides the paper away from her and puts her head on the desk. And she's sleeping again. The air condition seemed louder today. I'm here! Hi. Monika hears Sayori approach her desk and then stops for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. Huh? You too? Okay, I'm gonna preference this by saying I have not seen anything for the side stories, so I was a little worried when Sayori didn't show up. However, I don't think the psychological horror aspect comes into this part of the game. I hope. The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can do it. I'm sorry. It's just hard to be vulnerable. Sayori takes a sheet of paper from Monika's desk. She writes something down and then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monika with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Two smudges, sometimes I want to die. Ooh. Sayori. This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, it's just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to the club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monika stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Where Monika's own futile but genuine efforts actually they put the push that Sayori needed. Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air condition. As she prepares herself to continue, Monika waits in gentle silence. These long pauses are going to start getting annoying, I swear. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kind of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, then they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. But I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, it's supposed to mean I keep feeling like it was the right thing for me to do, especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly, the club is only 2 people, but it already means so much to me. Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're strong and brave, and I don't even compare. Monika steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer some hug energy. If you'd like. Wordlessly, without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Though their contract, Monika can almost feel the torrent of her thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. It was at this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realized all of the days that have passed. This is one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks in through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you, I promise. Sayori breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm so worthless, and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with them. I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she wouldn't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort, but she knows Sayori said it to herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong, and Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value, to me and my other friends too. This club wouldn't be the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have ever happened. Even if we never get any new members, I would still be happy. That's why you brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles finally case, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course, it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Oh, fucking hell. Well, I just did what Sayori did, which was yawn and stretch. By the way, that was another double, so that brings the count up to 9. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Well, that made me tired. And hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one of the things that make me happy. Monika smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. And that's where it ends. Fucking hell. And... oh, hug energy. This is new. Of course that's where it ends. And I'm pretty sure that would be understanding. So yeah, Yuri probably was the girl they met. But that's going to be in the next stream, because this was only the trust story. Anyway, what's new? So the poems, the pages... We didn't get the pages. We got the CG, a scene from the side story Trust. That's it. That's it. Okay. I'm not sure I like that. That was sad. That was actually fucking sad. So... Monika knew Sayori was depressed from pretty much the moment the club started. And then she went and amplified it to the point where she went and told her to go kill herself. And obviously that's what she did. Oh, fucking hell. That's actually really sad. Like, holy shit. Don't know why I'm opening the files. I don't need that. We got... Yeah, holy fuck. Well, this was a weird episode, so... In the side stories we find out that why Sayori became the vice president and also how the fuck the club started. And we also found out that Monika created the player character as a way for... In the file... That... No, not the files. Mail that Monika created the player character as a way to talk to the player? I don't know, this was weird. But, like, Jesus Christ. That was actually really sad. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. That's gonna be the end of the stream. If you liked, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with next Saturday with the next side story of Understanding.